Simon & Schuster Audio presents Somewhere Out There, a novel by Amy Hatvany. Read by Cassandra Campbell, Rebekkah Ross, and Candace Thaxton.
For Shane, and for the children who have found a home in his heart. For a seed to achieve its greatest expression, it must come completely undone. The shell cracks, its insides come out, and everything changes. To someone who doesn't understand growth, it would look like complete destruction. Cynthia O'Selly. Jennifer. I wouldn't have done it if I hadn't been desperate. I knew what the stakes were. I knew I might get caught. But it was well past midnight and both my babies were hungry and crying. Brooke, who had just turned 4, and Natalie, only 6 months. A siren sound emanated from Natalie's tiny lungs, and Brooke's choppy, hiccuping sobs felt like sandpaper being rubbed against the tips of my nerves. We had no place left to go. I was out of friends and money and favors I could call in. I didn't have enough gas to keep driving. So I turned into a Safeway's deserted parking lot, dreading what I was about to do. My insides felt jittery and loose, as though all my organs had somehow detached. Every cell in my body told me to get out of this car and run, disappear, pretend the last 5 years never happened. But I couldn't. I had the girls. If it wasn't for them, I'd be free. Shut up, I told myself. Just shut the fuck up. I parked the powder blue 1970 Toyota Crown station wagon that Brooke's father had given me before he kicked us out. The car was 10 years old and had served as our home for most of the last 3+ years. The air inside it was stale and dry. I inhaled the sharp, bitter scent of ammonia, remembering the plastic bag full of Natalie's soiled diapers sitting near the rear hatch. I'd forgotten to throw it out. I gripped the steering wheel as tightly as I could to keep my body from shaking. With the engine still running, the radio played on, and in the midst of my children's cries, Casey Kasem announced that Blondie's new #1 hit, Call Me, was coming up next on his weekly countdown.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?